here. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make chromatography butterflies. This is a super fun STEM experiment that's going to introduce you to some awesome chemistry ideas while also providing you with a beautiful butterfly to hang in your room. To make a chromatography butterfly, you will need one coffee filter, a marker, a cup, a paper plate for drying, half of a pipe cleaner, some googly eyes, a little bit of glue, and a string. First, we're going to fill the cup up with a little bit of water. Next, you're going to choose what color marker you want to experiment with. I'm going to go with purple because it's one of my favorite colors. Now you're going to grab your coffee filter and grab your marker and draw a nice big circle in the center of your coffee filter. You're going to have to go over it a few times to make it a nice big thick circle. Now we're going to take our filter and fold it once in half like this, and another time in half like this. After that, you're going to take your fingers and open up those inside folds like this. Now we're going to take our folded up filter paper and stick it into our cup of water. We want to be really careful to only put the white tip into the water and not the part that has the marker on it. You might need to hold it as you do this so that it doesn't sink into the water. See how the color starts seeping up and traveling up the filter paper? Now we're going to set our filter paper down on a paper plate and let it dry. While we wait for our coffee filters to dry, I'm going to take some time to explain the science behind what we just did. The water is able to travel up through the coffee filters because of a scientific idea called capillary action. This is because water molecules are able to stick to other water molecules because of a property called cohesion. Have you ever noticed maybe when you're driving on the road and there are water droplets on your window and how they stick together and can then travel down the window faster together? That's because of that cohesion property. And because of cohesion, those water molecules can stick together in a porous material like a coffee filter and travel up through it even though the whole filter isn't submerged in the water. Even though we only started out with one color marker, different colors are now showing up on the coffee filter. You can see here around the edges that there's some pink showing up even though we never even used a pink marker. This is because of a chemistry idea called chromatography, which is just a fancy term that means separating mixtures. Even though the marker looks like just one color, within each marker is a mixture of colors, which are then able to be separated into these different colors through chromatography. I've given my filter paper a few minutes to dry, and now we can see that a third color has appeared. In addition to the purple and pink on here, we now have some blue showing up in the corners as well. So now in this next step, we're going to fold our filter paper and get ready to make it into a butterfly. We're going to fold on top, and then on the bottom, and then on top, and then the bottom, and then on top again, until it's folded up like this. And then we're going to take our pipe cleaner that has been cut in half already and wrap it around the filter paper. Try to make it as even as possible. We're going to twist the ends now, like so, and then once you've done that, you can fold these parts down to make them into antennae for your butterfly. And you can scrunch out the side parts of the filter paper to make them look like butterfly wings. Now that we have our beautiful multicolored butterfly, it's time to stick our googly eyes on there. Take your googly eyes and put just a little bit of glue on them. If you also have stick-on googly eyes, you could use those instead. Just stick them right here on the pipe cleaner. And then you can repeat that step with the second googly eye. Now it's time to take our string and tie it around our butterfly craft so that we can hang it up. You can tie it right around the center here, right around where the pipe cleaner is. Now it's time to hang up our butterfly craft. You can find anywhere in your room that you think is best, and just use this string to tie it around. You might need to do a double knot to keep it sturdy. I had so much fun doing this STEM experiment with y'all today. I hope you had fun too and that you also learned a little bit of science.